Hello, friends. Welcome to our podcast. Today, with us, we have Mr. Kunal Shah, Senior Technical and Derivatives Analyst from LKP Securities Limited. Hi, Kunal. Year 2023 has not started on a good note. What are the primary reasons for it?
Hi Karthik, thank you for the warm introduction. To start with, 2023 has not begun on a very good note. We have seen Indian equity markets under selling pressure. The primary reason for this is the FI selling. Till date, we have seen 50,000 crore of selling by the FI in the Indian equities, which is a big negative news. Also, the global scenario is not supporting. Inflation in the US is not coming down. Fed has indicated that there will be more rate hikes going forward. Currently, the US interest rates are around 4%. We are expecting the rates to reach towards 5% and plus. And if that is the scenario, US might enter into recession in the second half. Also, the Indian markets was hit by the Adani fiasco last month, which has dampened the Indian investment sentiment as well. One key event what the Indian market was looking out was the budget. The budget was as per the expectation. There was a lot of infrastructure spending, capital spending as well, and also the personal income tax was taken positively by the markets. But post that, the market has not reacted positively. Since the global scenario is not supportive, we might continue to see selling pressure going forward as well. So one should be very cautious in such markets where one should have a stock specific and sector specific approach. Post COVID, that is 2020, the bull market what we saw, 2023 is not going to be the same case. So I think one should approach the market with a lot of risk management and look at the market from a perspective where only certain stocks and certain sectors will outperform.
How should one tackle the volatility in the coming months?
As I mentioned, 2023 is not going to be a rosy picture. The bull run what we saw post 2020, the market is not going to behave in the same way. It has been historically seen that post a massive bull run, we see some correction in the Indian markets as well. And this correction is actually healthy for the long term. Whatever correction you get, the market is getting prepared for the next set of rally. So the coming months are going to be very difficult. So how should investors place this? I think one should have a very sector specific and stock specific approach here. The leaders which were there in the previous bull market are not going to be the leader in the next bull market. So one should identify stocks and sectors which are a value buy. Risk management plays a very important role. One should have an accumulation approach in such a market rather than being very aggressive. So I think Indian markets will eventually outperform. This is a good time for investors to look out for opportunities that could be the leader of the next bull market.
Do you think it is a time to trim down the equities and increase weightage on other financial assets?
So we have been getting this question a lot in the last 1 to 2 months, especially from the new age investors, that should we cut down on equities? Definitely the answer for this is no. The primary reason a lot of people are shifting from equities is the attractive fixed income markets, where your FD rates are increasing, your debt funds are giving you attractive returns. So diversification is something which is absolutely necessary, but over diversification again leads to very normalized returns. So for us, equities is something where you should be aggressive at the current levels. And the reason for this is that every bull market goes through its phase of correction. And currently we are running in that phase of correction. Whatever correction you are getting right now, that should be an ideal opportunity to continue your SIP, or if you have the space, you can add on to your SIPs, because whatever you accumulate in the bear market, you are going to get the returns in the next bull market. So overall, the market is going to go on the upside in the longer term perspective. But yes, the near term outlook doesn't look good, but that outlook should be utilized to add on to your equities or add on to your quality name stocks, so that in the long term, one can generate good quality returns as well.
What are the sectors that one should focus on in 2023, and any specific stock which you would like to highlight?
So as I mentioned that 2023 is not going to be a rosy picture. The market is going to face volatility in the coming months. But between this volatility, there are certain stocks and sectors which are likely to outperform. One sector which I am specifically bullish on is the power sector. Now, if I purely talk on technicals, the Nifty CPSE index has given a strong breakout on the charts, where we are seeing the market is correcting every day. This is one index which is making its new high. And this is certainly an outperformance or divergence what you can see compared to the markets. Now, in the power space, the stocks which I am specifically bullish on are PFC and REC. These are the two stocks on the technical charts which have given a strong breakout. The momentum is likely to continue on the upside, and we can at least expect 20 to 30% returns on the upside for the year 2023. There are other power stocks which I am bullish on are Torrent Power, NTPC and Power Grid. Apart from the power sector, the one more sector which is looking very good is the Nifty infra space. Now, as we have seen in the budget that lot of capital expenditure has been given to the infra space, one stock which I am specifically bullish on is L&T. So L&T could give you a good amount of returns of at least 15 to 20% for the year 2023, where we can see good accumulation happening at the lower levels on the technical charts. So this is one stock which you should keep on your radar for accumulation. Since infra I am bullish on, the proxy to infra is cement, and cement as a space is looking very attractive. So cement has been a massive underperformer in the recent times, but now the tides have changed. Now we can see cement stocks doing quite well in the short term to near term perspective, and stocks which I am very bullish on are Ultratech and Ambuja Cement. So Ultratech has been consolidating in a broad range. It's on a verge of a breakout. I can at least expect 10 to 15% returns in the short term from Ultratech from the current levels. And Ambuja Cement, since it has corrected a lot, it has formed a good base formation at the lower levels on the technical charts. We can at least expect 20 to 30% returns in the short term. So from the cement space, Ultratech and Ambuja Cements are two stocks which are looking very good. So just to brief, power sector is looking good, particularly PFC and REC are looking good, along with Torrent Power, NTPC and Power Grid. And infra and cement space are looking good, which can give you good returns for the year 2023.
Thank you, Kunal, for this insightful conversation.